Is your soul for sale, my dear? Some dumb guy here, everybody. Hi. I saw Sinners. Have you? Sinners is a new movie. Just came out week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks. Who knows at this point, right? Written and directed by Ryan Coogler, starring frequent collaborator Michael B. Jordan ×2 in a twin brother role, which was interesting. Sinners clocks in at a robust 2 hours and 17 minutes. And first and foremost, I want to say that if this isn't at least partially inspired remake of From Dusk Till Dawn, I don't know what could possibly be other than the TV series From Dusk Till Dawn. But you get a pair of brothers in a tense, almost hiding from the law kind of scenario that end up in a bar/club overnight, locked in, fighting vampires, waiting for the sun to rise. Mixed in with an eclectic group of characters, patrons, and other family. Everybody's fighting to survive, and inner conflicts and such ensue, as they do in middle of a vampire flick emergency. Sounds pretty From Dusk Till Dawn to me. Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. You want to come say hello to the people? Huh? Sugar's here. She's a lump under this, inside this bag. That's her go-to place on a chilly evening. Buddy has just come in for the evening. Come here, buddy. Oh, come here. Oh, big boy, come here. He's not quite so easy to pick up as Sugar. He's a very big, speaking of robust boy. Viewers of my channel might recognize him. He's my stray I've been looking after for, what was it, about 13 months now, buddy? Huh? Something like that. And yeah, we've gotten Buddy neutered. We've got him bathed and flea treated. He had, okay, went down, that's fine. He had a leg issue. He's pretty much healed up now, and now we're trying to transition him in a living environment. Yeah, you didn't come for Buddy. Sinners, again, From Dusk Till Dawn. It might as well just be with a southern Mississippi kind of environment, which is perfectly fine. Michael B. Jordan pulls it off as he normally does, doing really great in his twin brother role with just enough nuance between the characters to be convincingly separate people. Haley Steinfeld, I haven't seen her in a little while. It was good to see her in a more, I guess, mature role than what I've been used to seeing her in the past. Delroy Lindo. I love Delroy Lindo. This man, he's been one of my favorites for a good many years. I thought the guy had retired. He was in there, he popped up. I was like, ha! He's still around, he's still kicking, he's still doing his job. That's great, good to see him. He had a great character performance as well as a musician. I came home and looked him up. That man has been working steadily, without end. I'm scrolling through his IMDb page, and I realize I haven't seen him in anything since 2006 short-lived TV show Kidnapped, which I also loved him in. I used to see him all through the mid-late 90s, early 2000s. He was everywhere. Boom, 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 boom. And then all of a sudden, dropped off the face of the earth. Again, working steadily. Props to the guy. But like, why all these projects have been flying completely under my radar? And I'm going through them. It's like, just based on what I'm seeing, not necessarily anything I'd be even interested in seeing in the first place. I'm like, come on. Delroy, I think you need a new agent, my friend. You've got too much going for yourself to be flying under the radar after such high-profile productions for so long. You were always there. You're like, kind of like Richard Jenkins, who I know you co-starred with in The Court, where you're always just this solid side character that everybody knows, everybody loves, everybody recognizes, and can depend on a great performance. Glad to see you back. Hopefully you stick around. Other than that, you've got a group of, again, eclectic characters, no faces or names that I would otherwise have recognized, and that's okay. Performances were all solid, characters were great, environments were real and gritty, really liked that. The tension was awesome. Some of the vampire type action and such was a nice blend of some classical takes coupled with some more modern ones, and just a few additions on the side that, you know, were great. I did have a couple little issues with our head vampire when he first makes his appearance. The scene doesn't make any sense at all. The guy just materializes out of nowhere in the evening just prior to the setting sun outside of a farmhouse, and he's burning up because he's exposed to the sun. Well, where'd you come from? You were just there, right? He takes refuge in a home, that farmhouse that he walks up on. Come to find out, he's pursued by a group of Native Americans. Where'd they come from? Why were they pursuing him? They were in a hurry to leave before the sunset. Where'd they go? Where'd they think they were going to get to before the sunset? Because it was just above the horizon. That aspect of the storyline, whatever that rushed introduction was, it was like half of an equation. There was something really missing there. I didn't understand it. Another scene. Now, one of the things that they go back to relying on classic vampire tropes that they decide that they want to implement in the story is that vampires have to be invited in to the home, the building, whatever, in which they want to enter to feed. I'm okay with that. I've always found it silly, but okay, why not? It's no problem. There's one particular scene where the vampire really wants to come inside this building and is trying to manipulate into an invitation and is unsuccessful. One of the characters in this building gets really frustrated and pissed off about the situation that they're in and just screams out, "Come on in, come and get me, come get us." And the vampire breaks in, comes on in. That's an invitation, right? Except that woman wasn't of a position of authority, didn't own or operate or control that particular building. So who are you to issue that invitation for that vampire? I'm just asking, right? For those of you who have not seen Sinners, and you're going to the theater to watch this movie, do not leave until it's all over. There is a little bit of mid-credit scene, and there's also a post-credit scene. When I was in the theater watching this, the entire audience, sans one person, got up and left before the first mid-credit scene. They missed everything. There's a nice little bow that they tie up on this whole storyline that, while not necessary, adds a nice little cherry on top of everything that I think audiences would like to see if they knew to stick around to watch it. So, have you watched Sinners? Are you going to watch Sinners? If you have, word box, let me know, tell me about it. I enjoyed Sinners quite a lot. I think I'll add it to my physical media library when it gets released. I give it some dumb recommendation. So, yay for Sinners. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.